Hello everyone, I am Yogini Shweta Mishra and today we are going to start our last chapter of the second unit, that is Introduction and Study of Gheranda Samhita. Gheranda Samhita or Gheranda's Compendium was written in the 17th century and is one of the most popular texts of Hatha Yoga. This comprehensive work starts with Shatkriyas, practices for cleansing the internal organs. The yoga propounded by Gheranda is called as Saptanga Yoga or the Ghatastha Yoga. Gheranda Samhita is a manual of yoga taught by Maharshi Gheranda to Raja Chanda Kapali. As mentioned, the Gheranda Samhita speaks of a sevenfold yoga, which is as follows. The first one is Shatkarma, that is for internal cleansing process and it's for purification. The second one is Asanas for strengthening. Third is Mudras for steadiness. Fourth is Pratyahara for calmness. Fifth is Pranayam for lightness. Sixth is Dhyana for perception. Seventh is Samadhi for isolation. Hatha Yoga texts have been sourced from Tantra, whereas Patanjali's Yoga are sutras from the Vedas. In Gheranda Samhita, which propounds the Saptanga Yoga, sage Gheranda talks about 7 angas of yoga, which ultimately lead the practitioner to the goal of self-realization. The Saptangas are Kriyas, Asanas, Pratyahara, Pranayam, Mudras, Dhyan and Samadhi. The human being is compared by Maharshi Gheranda to a ghata or vessel. This ghata needs to be tempered by the fire of yoga, which is akin to purifying the physiological structure of the human being in order to make it capable of reaching the heights and the climax of yogic practices. This process of purification can be termed as Ghata Shuddhi. This is affected or brought about by the practice of the Saptangas or the Saptanga Yoga. As the Panchabhutas or the 5 elements are the basis of all creation, our body is also made up of these elements. The purification of these elements helps to keep the body in the state of well-being pattern and leads one to ultimate well-being. Purification of body leads to the following: a well-balanced body that works harmoniously, ability to handle powerful states of energy, enhanced capability of the body, mind and energy system, complete mastery over the human system. One's internal organs can be cleansed by yogic techniques called Shatkarmas. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika states 6 cleansing techniques or the Shatkriyas. Similarly, the Gheranda Samhita also explains about the Shatkriyas at the 6 internal cleansing processes. Shat is a Sanskrit word meaning 6 and Kriya means action. The Kriyas help to remove waste materials from our internal organs that are not easy to expel. The main aim of Shatkriyas is to cleanse the internal organs, help in the harmonious flow of pranas through the major nadis, the Ida and Pingla, and to purify and balance the body and mind. Shatkarmas or the 6 practices. An obese practitioner of the Hatha Yoga should first practice the Shatkarmas to remove excess fat and phlegm from the body. But others not suffering from the excess of these should not perform them. This is a statement given in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The 6 kinds of Shatkarmas are Dhoti, Vasti, Neli, Neti, Loliki, Tratak and Kapalbhati. The Shatkarmas also help to maintain balance of the three doshas or humors in the body: Kaph or mucus, Pitta or bile, and Vat or wind. Both Hatha Yoga as well as Ayurveda believe that disease is caused when there is an imbalance of the doshas. Such kriyas are practiced before beginning pranayam and other higher yogic practices to ensure that the body is pure and free from the toxins and one is able to venture successfully on the path of spirituality. The Shat Kriyas commonly known to yogis are as follows: Neti or the cleansing of the nasal passage, Dhoti or the cleansing of the digestive tract upon up to the stomach. Third is Noli or the massaging of the abdomen, Kapalbhati or the purification of the frontal lobes of the brains and the lungs, Vasti or the cleansing of the colon, Tratak or the cleansing and strengthening of eyes brought about by gazing without blinking, speedily and forcibly from right to left, just as in vomiting. This is called the Noli Karma. It removes dyspepsia, increases appetite and digestion, and is like the goddess of creation and causes happiness. It dries up all the disorders. This Noli is a gestual exercise in Hatha Yoga. Noli practices can be considered to be of four types, namely Vam Noli, Madhya Noli, Dakshin Noli and Noli Chalan. Now comes the sixth and the last cleansing process, that is Kapalbhati. When inhalation and exhalation are performed forcefully and rapidly, like a pair of leather bellows of a blacksmith, by the practitioner of Hatha Yoga, it dries up all the disorders from the excess of phlegm. This method is known as Kapalbhati by the ancient sages. This Kapalbhati method has a great advantage. It destructs 20 types of kapha, the phlegm related diseases. Generally, Kapalbhati is understood as forceful, rapid exhalation. When inhalation and exhalation are both done forcefully and rapidly, it is referred to as Bhastrika Kapalbhati. These practices are means of cleaning the throat and esophagus of phlegm, keeping the stomach free of excess acid, the bowels of feces, and the lungs, pores, and sweat glands free from waste and impurities. Now we can discuss what are the general benefits of Shatkarmas. Shatkarmas are very good to overcome a lot of diseases completely. The practice of Shatkarma creates harmony in body and mind. The different systems of the body are purified by this Shatkarma practice, so the energy can flow through the body freely. It's very good for general health. This increases one's capacity to work, think, digest, taste, feel, experience, etc. So with this we have completed our second unit, that is Introduction to Yoga Text. Thank you.